everyone.
Hi.
Hi. This is the first edition of live streaming of Amanda Star TV.
Yes.
We are part of the team. I will say today we're going to come and have a chat with you guys.
Yes.
You people have been doing well in our page, doing well, following our videos,
Subscribing to
subscribing to our
our YouTube,
YouTube, sharing our videos,
watching our
videos. So you guys are great. Thank you very much.
You.
Thank you.
Good day, good morning,
Yes.
good afternoon, good evening, depending on the country you are.
Okay.
You all are welcome
Thank you.
to our live edition today.
Yes.
Thank you.
So,
Today's
guys.
discussion.
Today's discussion.
Today's discussion is
Yes.
going to be powerful. Let's see. Let's go.
Okay. I think let's talk about marriage and everything associated with
Marriage. Yes.
Like one of the things we brought out from there is maybe getting pregnant before marriage. Some people might say yes, it's good. Some people might say no. Some people might give reasons for saying yes. Some people might say give reasons for saying no. Okay, so those things are what we want to talk about.
Another thing that I would like us to discuss today is all about testing.
Okay.
Is it allowed?
Testing the innuendo.
Testing the microphone.
Testing the microphone.
Is it good? Is it allowed? In fact, it's allowed, but is it good?
Testing the microphone.
Let's see what we do.
Okay.
Let's know your view. Let's know your views on that.
Yes.
If you have any question, you can
Say,
ask.
you can even write it on the comment section and ask your question, and we will do justice to that maybe later on. But now that we are live streaming, and let's see how it goes. So thank you very much. As we proceed, I think there are so many associated with this thing, marriage. So many things. We're able to go into a lot of research to see how we can bring out some points there. Say, before a man and there is a young boy and a young lady decide to go into marriage, that is what we call courtship.
Courtship, yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Because when we...
Necessary.
Yes.
Yes.
When our parents did what they did to give birth to us, to marry, they will first of all do courtship. Even if the olden days, people in the olden days, they don't know maybe the right word for it. But Igbo came, being the white man culture came, and they told us that... Okay.
And the parents will see a girl that is well behaved in the village.
Okay.
And they might decide to marry the girl for the husband. And they will pay everything, pay the bride price, do everything. And they will now call the man, come home. We have married the wife for you. Come and marry your wife. There's nothing
okay,
like
the parents will
just marry the girl.
Bring the girl for
yes.
the...
So I don't think that during that time there's not something like courtship. It's because of the things are changing. You know, change is constant now. So they now brought something like courtship. That before you get married to a guy or a girl, they have to do something like courtship.
Okay.
So that to know each other at least about the background. Everything.
Okay, but today, courtship of today, like I was able to bring out something. Say,
look at my face. Different color in one body.
So
this one has come back.
Then he's saying,
okay.
reconnecting.
Sorry for the break. Is it break?
Yes,
US
the
done.
break in transmission.
Break in transmission.
Yes. I don't know
Read
where
that thing you said. Read that
where
thing
you
said.
where you people where you people heard what I said. Okay, I say let me do it again. I said courtship refers to the process of getting to know someone with the intention of forming a romantic relationship, marriage, or partnership. It involves showing interest, affection, and care towards the other person with the goal of building a deeper connection and commitment. So, in this analysis of courtship, or definition of courtship, they say before a guy and a lady want to come together to marry, they have to do what is called courtship, to know each other more.
Yes.
In that process is where they are going to know the family background, the identity, this one is doing high temperature. The identity, the background, the medical status, yes, social status, family background, village background, okay, educational background, and other so many other things that are involved. Hey, okay, guy, I'm from this person. My name is this. I'm from this. I'm from the family of this. From the village of this. In our village,
parents.
Yes, my father's name, my mother's name. We are
Family house,
yes, family house, and so many other things. All those village, you know the exact village. In Nigeria, more especially in the eastern part of Nigeria, we call to go and know the omonna, the kindred of the person. The parents, when they are doing that thing, maybe for some months, maybe the lady will go and tell her parents if they have agreed to marry each other. The man will go and tell his own parents, and they will now say, okay, let us go and ask questions.
That's
Iju ese. In Igbo land, Iju ese. Okay, let us go and Joe ese. There to ask questions about the family background of that person.
On my own observation, from that, some people from that courtship, some people used to become pregnant during the process.
Okay.
They will be pregnant, so before you know it, they say, we have agreed to marry. What will happen? Let's do the marriage now, since we have agreed to marry. Okay. The lady will be pregnant. That's why we are discussing today. Is it good to get pregnant before marriage?
Okay.
This is one of the.
Now, in this case, if they say, let us go and test, that is what we are talking about, testing the microphone. Mm-hmm. Is whether let us go and test the microphone to know whether the microphone is working, or when you say testing the microphone to know whether it is working. So people will now say, we want to go and know whether the lady is fertile, whether the man is okay. And now, in the process of doing that thing, they will go into it to say, since we have agreed to marry, and we have already started courtship, there's nothing there, let us go into search. And now, in the process, they will meet, and eventually, the lady becomes pregnant. Okay, now, the process of pregnancy, sometimes some will go ahead. Sometimes some will no longer go ahead with the marriage.
And say they found fault or something like
fault.
that. And they will quit the marriage.
You see?
It became a problem.
Yes.
Now the girl is already pregnant.
Pregnant with that child.
And the boy said, I will not marry her because I don't like her attitude, or I don't like this.
You see, have you seen it?
What will be the case?
Now in this case, we now say, is it good to have that or not? So you have to say something about this, okay? If we can join us live. You just type it on the comment section so that we'll read it later. Okay? This is what we're gonna do and say, and we're going to do that justice to it. Okay? So, one of the things that will always happen, because there are so many cases of this kind of nature. Many ladies are in their father's house with so many pregnancies like that, because maybe the girl or the was rejected by the spouse or will be husband because of that testing the microphone stuff. The person might say, okay, since I just tried to test you whether you will fall in, and which means that is how you usually do for other men. Yes. Have you seen it? And for that reason, because you agreed for us to meet and before this, which means that is what you are doing. I'm telling you, the person will back off. Have you seen it? So the person who usually suffer most is the lady. It's the lady, because the man will just go on his way and start to look for another lady like that. You see, so a lot of issues, a lot of factors negate the fact that somebody should not agree to such terms, okay? Because it has caused a lot of havoc in different homes. Okay?
Once favored Okeke might not favor Okon. So it's better for you to focus on God and believe in the word of God, and also work according to the principles of God, and it will work out for you.
Okay. Before we go further, let's talk about relationship. So a relationship is a connection or bond between two or more people involving emotional, physical, and or social interactions. Relationships can be romantic, intimate, whether romantic, familiar, friendship, professional, social. Okay, it's still a bond between two persons. Because two persons begin to understand that they should come together to have a family, there should be that intimacy, or not to the extent of testing the microphone, but intimacy of knowing one another, knowing each person's temperament, knowing each person's likes and dislikes, knowing what the person wants, the kind of food, the kind of play, the kind of whether it's sociable, whether it's not the type that you can crack joke with, or the type you can crack joke with, or the type you can that can easily be offended. Yes, hey,
become offended.
So
you have to know the person very well.
You have to know the person's weak point, and from there, know.
And the work the person is doing. Because some people used to lie.
Yes.
Some men used to lie. Even some girls used to lie. Be doing so many mago business, and they will hide it. You will not know. Look at what is happening in our country now. So people will say, they are doing this, they are doing. After that, they will call the girl in their house, and they want to use the girl for ritual. Because the person will not know that the guy is into that. So you have to know everything. Do more investigation about the person.
Yes. Like this lie, you say lie. A guy will approach a lady, say, I'm Mr. This. I just returned from the States, from UK. I've been in UK for long and all those things, and speaking funny for the lady to fall.
For the lady to fall in.
Okay.
And he has never been
to Onisha. He has been in within his community, and this thing he will come and say, and I say, hey, I'm this, I'm done. I'm just coming down from the States, from America, and I just like you, What's the name? I said, I am this, I am that, and what a damsel, what a sparkling, dazzling, wonderful, charming girl. Hey, the girl will say,
I'm so blushing.
blushing. I am, oh my God, what can I, God, thank you. You started thanking God, though. You've not known the person, but because the person said he was just coming down from the States, or from UK, or from France, from Canada, from Germany. You begin to fall, to melt. You begin to fall. You begin to fall. You begin to fall. It is wrong. Get to know each other. When the person comes and say, I'm from this, I'm from that, I'm this, I'm that, another say, okay, no problem. Let's find a place to just sit and have a talk, an open place. Do not allow the person to invite you to his home. Because if he invites you to his home, he will use that stylish something and also test the microphone.
Yes.
And from there, you now see yourself being into a mess. You see? So whenever they come with this flippant mouth and the sweet mouth and the whatever mouth, don't listen to them. Follow the rule, follow the principle, so that you two of you will meet together and iron out, know each other. That's a relationship and that is courtship. Because they will say, if you just allow me, I'll just pay a bride price and marry you, get you as my wife, and also move back to the States. That's how they usually do it. Okay? So it's not fair, it's not fair to that extent. We have culture. Let's talk about our culture in Igbo land. Culture, the way our people behave.
Yes.
Yes.
People's way of life.
People's way of life. And in your own locality, how do you people do it?
In my own locality, the way we do it is that if you see a girl that you want to marry, you talk to the girl.
Okay.
If the girl accepts you, you can now go and ask questions.
Okay.
After asking questions, the girl will also ask questions about the boy.
Okay.
The both family will ask questions of each other.
Okay.
And during that question, they normally used to know of the background,
Okay.
whether the people they migrated, also whether madness is running in that family, whether that family did they used to born children, did they used to become pregnant easily, or is it hard for them to be pregnant? This is all the things they used to ask.
Okay.
And during that time of asking questions.
Okay.
Then after that, when they now see that there is nothing, no fault, or even if they find any fault, but the fault, maybe the fault is minor, they might say let's go ahead. And another thing they are asking question about is to know whether they are related in any way, because they might relate somehow, but they will not know. But during that asking of questions, you can now know whether both of them, whether they are related or not. If they are not related and everything is okay by them, they will now call on the shot. They will now say, okay, oh yeah, this is the time to come and knock.
Okay.
The first one is to come and knock. After asking questions, you can now come and knock. After knocking, you now pay the bride price. We are not expensive. In my own village, we are not asking for too much. Just after that asking question, we are not using money to do it. Then the first one you do is to come and knock. Then when you knock, you bring small drinks, cook, normal thing. Then after the knocking, the next one is to do the dowry, the bride price. So when you are doing it, you can add it to Iwanku, or you can make it to traditional marriage if you like. The only thing that you do is to add more drinks for friends that will come. Then after that, you have married your wife. If you like, you do wedding for those that are not going to church. For those that are going to church, you do wedding before your wife. But for those that are pagans that are not going to church, you have married your wife. You can go with your wife.
Okay. Oh, that's a very good analysis of a thorough explanation about culture, the way people behave or live, the pathology, the patterns, or so many communities do their own. It's exactly similar to ours, the same thing. In Igbo land, in Nigeria's eastern part of our country, has very unique culture that we don't mess up in marriages. We take it line by line, step by step, and those things ought to be done. Ought to be done. Then this is bringing us to the fact that the issue of diary, the issue of those things we are going to do. Reconnecting. Sorry for that break in transmission. People keep on calling. Yeah, there are some villages that when they want to give the husband to be list, it will be a very long list. Like part of Imo State, like that. Though the Igbo land is trying to fine-tune certain things, cut down cost. Because the husband who is coming might not be so rich to that extent, that you are giving him or her, giving him a very long list. Sometimes when you give that kind of a long list, the person will run away.
Sometimes the person will do it, and after everything, they will go hungry. The person will start maltreating the wife.
Maltreating the wife.
So that it's the wife that cost everything.
You allow them to make him.
And the money that they're supposed to be using for feeding has gone because of the marriage price. So the guy will start maltreating the wife. And if the parents say that is try to talk, he will shun them and say, I paid everything, I paid the price, I did everything. So don't come near my house. In fact, don't come to my house.
You don't have any right to talk to me.
I bought the girl.
Hey, you see? So, and now this thing now leads to what we call at times, if the girl now continues to see that maltreatment coming from the man, and the man is no longer loving and caring, it will now lead to what you wrote as a divorce. You see, when they divorce each other now, the man will say, I don't want to marry again. Or if you don't want to marry me again, you go back to your father's house. And now, maybe the person is with pregnancy, because that thing they did to him that time is still annoying him. You see? And the divorce, separation. They will go for separation, go to a church or go to use legal means to separate each other. You see? So those things are there. So parents, or other communities, you people should cut down cost of marriage rights and all those things. Cut it down so that youths can easily marry and go and start bearing children. Because in our own culture, you say, that is, our parents have given birth to us. We have to also give birth to other ones. So that is by pure marriage. Okay? Pure marriage. So let us, I hope you are learning something from this thing, and what we are saying is good. Now, there's other words that they usually use, dating. Dating. So dating is a social activity where two people meet and engage in various activities together, aiming to get to know each other better and potentially develop a romantic relationship. That is what we call casual dating, serious dating, online dating. You see, we know
so relationship is deeper than dating.
It's deeper.
From this analysis now, from this definition, I'll say that relationship is deeper than dating.
That's what we call casual.
Yes, and courtship is deeper than all of them. according to my own understanding.
Understanding.
Yes,
Yes,
according
yes.
to this definition,
Okay, okay.
dating is the least. Then
Yes.
the for one is relationship, and the other one is because dating courtship. Because courtship is all about you have agreed to marry already,
Yes,
but you want to know each other more. That one is courtship.
Okay.
But dating is just the first step of knowing knowing each other. You can do casual dating, phone dating, and so many things. So
Okay, let's talk about this online. I think I have to say something on this online dating.
okay.
Online dating is a means by which maybe people have seen physically and resort to chatting online via WhatsApp, Telegram, and so many other means of communication like Facebook, like Instagram. You have a personal chat with that person. You start to chat, you start to mingle through the chat. You start to tell, do you know what kind of food? So it's also part of courtship.
You might not necessarily
Yes.
see the person.
Yes. Sometimes they will be maybe in UK or US, outside the country. They share picture. Okay, let me see your picture. You say, okay, let me see your recent picture. You send. Okay, let me see your video call. You now call the person on video call. How the person smiles, how the person talks, how the person you see the other person, you see the other person. You'll be doing it that way, until you're getting to know each other more. Do you know you can discuss a lot of things, deeper things through online? You talk so many other things. What is the negative part of it?
Let me say the positive part of it.
Okay.
Some people have already married through chatting online.
Okay.
I've seen my closest friend. She married through online, and the marriage now they have up to 4 kids now. So it's a very good thing. But every good things have also the bad side of it. Yes. So the bad side is also there because some people used to be bad people, and they might invite the girl, to a place that is dangerous, to a dangerous place, or to the person's house, and another thing might happen. So when you are doing online dating, you have to be careful.
Okay. Yeah, because even in the time of online dating, some girls used to go haywire, go beyond what they're supposed to be doing through online dating. They will start to share nude pictures, sending naked pictures and all that. And when then the guy now gets it, he'll be storing it in his phone and packing them and storing them. If eventually the guy demands something to test and the lady refuses, he will threaten the lady and say, if you refuse, I will publish this thing online. So many of those cases have happened. So many. So it's quite expedient that every lady should be very careful. Nude pictures, sharing nude pictures, naked pictures are very, 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 that is bad. In short, you shouldn't do it. You shouldn't in any way, because they might use it as a kind of a target, a kind of to weigh you down, a kind of that is to mess you up. You see? And when that thing now comes, some of them, do you know, there was one lady, that thing happened. When she now saw nude pictures, naked pictures being published online, she went and jumped inside the lagoon. And that was how she died. She died. So girls of nowadays should be very, very careful. Package yourself, cover yourself. Do not allow anybody to use any of your nude pictures for anything. Even if the man demands for it to be done, tell the person no, that you are not going to do that. Okay? So that is it. That is negative. In short, the negative is even more bigger than the positive. Because so many people have died, so many people have been killed, so many people have been maimed, arrested, raped, like that. You are going to a place where somebody is saying you should go. And we have chatted for months. I know this thing, you need to come and know my place. Not knowing that he has ulterior motive to use that person as a sacrifice, to kill the person, to buy the person, to mess the person up, to rape the person, to even harvest her organs. Like what is raining nowadays. You see, you need to know where you are going. And anytime you want to go to any place, make sure you tell someone. Inform your friends, make your parents your best and your closest friends. Yes. So that whenever you are going anywhere, you tell them. Tell them where you are going. Okay? That is
please,
it.
I want us to discuss marriage in the Bible.
Okay, marriage in the Bible.
How God made it to be. Marriage is a very sweet thing that God created.
Okay.
So let's see what the Bible said about it.
Okay, and listen, say marriage in the Bible. Marriage is a sacred institution in the Bible, and it is discussed extensively through the Old and New Testaments. Here are some key Bible teachings on marriage: creation and purpose. Genesis 2:18-24. It describes how God created Eve as a companion for Adam, establishing marriage as a fundamental human institution. Okay, that's one. Another one, unity and oneness. Genesis 2:24 says, "Therefore a man shall leave his father and mother and hold fast to his wife, and they shall become one flesh." You see? Okay. Covenant and commitment. Say marriage is described as a covenant between a man and a woman and God. You see? So love and respect. You say Ephesians 5:25-33. It says instructs husbands to love their wives as Christ loves the church. Okay, while wives are encouraged to respect their husbands. You see, there are so many of them. So many of them.
From this thing that we read now, what I picked here is that the Bible said that a man shall leave the parents, that is the father and the mother, and cling to the wife. But in some cases, some men, some mothers not like their son to leave them, and they will become a problem in the family. They will want to go with the son. Even in our culture in Igbo land, some wicked mothers used to say, "You have to marry me before you marry your wife." The mother will say, marry me first. And this thing is becoming a problem to the family, because the man will say, "You have not married me. How are you going to marry a wife? Since you have not given me anything, you have not given me." But you see that things are hard, and the man is getting out of age, and the man will say, "Okay, let me use this small money that I got to go and marry." The mother will become a problem and will say, "How can you go and marry? Because you made small money. Come and marry me first." And if eventually the man now marries the wife, the mother will become a problem. She will be coming to the home and be causing problem. But the Bible here says, "A man shall leave the father and the mother and cling to the wife." But he did not say that a woman should leave the father and mother. So if the parents of the woman comes, they have to, because it's the parents of the man, they say you should leave them and go.
So the phone usually come from the man's side.
I don't know, but mostly from the man's side.
Wow. So, okay, you talked about being not being good in bed.
That is important and not. That is what people are doing. Some people say, "Let me test the microphone to know whether the man is potent, to know whether the man is good in bed, to know all these things." That is the factors that normally leads to testing. Because some people will say, "I want to test the microphone, to test the
to know whether the person is
potent, to to know whether the person is good in bed, to know whether the girl has is fertile or has a hole or this thing. Okay. So these things are those things that people will say, let's test.
Test the microphone.
But in the olden days, there is nothing like testing. But they are living together. Even you will see a man marry 4 wives, and they will equally live together. Nothing will happen. But now, many things, and even after the testing, they will eventually marry. After a few years, they will still divorce. So this is, I don't see it as a criterion.
Okay.
Just pray for me, pray, follow God's principle. Then, if you like the man that you want to marry, and you prayed over it, and the man is okay for you, marry him, and everything will be.
Now, this is Amanda Star TV. So we are live on Amanda Star TV 2.
Yes.
We have Amanda Star TV, another channel, but this one is Amanda Star TV 2. Please, viewers, kindly always like, subscribe. Tell your friends to come and subscribe to this our channel. To this channel,
help
because
us
we
to
have
grow.
yes,
We are
a
just
lot.
starting.
We're just starting. We are
Please,
just having
help us to
1,500 and something subscribers. We need to have 1 billion subscribers. It's possible. It's possible. Yes. Please, all things are possible.
Yes.
Please, I want you to help join us to
comment.
do this, to comment on our pages, share it. That is it to all your groups, to all your friends. Okay. This thing. Further solution to what my partner said in this discussion about being good in the impotence or whatever. There are solutions to that. One of the solutions is that it can go for medical test, medical checkup, while you are doing courtship.
Yes.
You go to medical checkup to see for fertility test and the potency test. Okay, you do it in so when the two are okay and everything okay, there's no need of saying whether you are good in bed or whether you are not good in bed. You see, because since everything is clear, everything is working, you now see that things are working well. Okay, so that's one of the things I said I will say concerning this. Okay, I think at this point, let me check whether we have reached the maximum time. Is 41, 19 minutes. We're going to there's still time for us to talk about. Yes, we still have about 20 minutes, just 20 minutes thereabout. Then we now know how we can conclude on this matter. We'll be ending this live at 5:15. 17:15. Okay, that's when we are going to end this live. 17:15. Yeah. So that is it. Then let me read further about what further things about what Bible says, rules and responsibilities. So the Bible teaches that husbands and wives have distinct roles and responsibilities. Okay? With husbands serving as spiritual leaders and providers, and wives as helpers and nurturers. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 22 to 33.
So okay? Spiritual leader, as in how? Men should serve as spiritual leaders.
Spiritual leader, serving as spiritual leaders to their wife, they should be rooted. A man should be known that he's a man. He should take charge. It should be the word of God. You teach your wife those things, do's and don'ts.
Be the head.
Be the head. Control the head.
But in some cases, men don't used to pray. They wake up and say, go to work. It's the woman that will be praying.
Women.
Do you know that men are closer to God than women?
You see?
So, please, I'm begging all the men, please, always be the one that will be in charge of praying in your house. Always pray to pray for your family, pray for your wife, pray for everything that you are doing, because God hears men is quickly. Yes, I believe that.
So if I pray now, God will hear me quickly than you.
Somehow, but but it's in the Bible that even when God was creating, He created man, but it's not God that created man. It's not God that created Eve. He created Eve through
one of the ribs of Adam.
Adam.
So God used my rib to make you. This is my wife. This is my wife. So God used one of my ribs to create her.
Me.
So I'm no longer complete. My ribs are no longer complete.
You are not complete. It's me that make you feel complete. You are the head, I'm the neck. I'm the one completing.
Hey.
So that is it.
That is good. That is good.
So men should know how to pray.
Yes.
Should know how to pray a warrior. Because anything you pray, God will answer you. Men, that is what I believe. It's true. God, women, they also, God used to answer them too, but the duty is for men. You have to be spiritual what?
Spiritual leaders.
Leaders. Yes.
And providers.
And providers.
And wives as helpers and nurturers.
Another one is providers. Some men have left their responsibility, their duties for the wife. They no longer go to the job, they will be drinking. And the wife will be taking care of the children, selling all manner of things, doing everything to feed the children. But the man will just be drinking and be discussing, going to many places and be discussing with friends. It's not good if you are like that. Not all men are like that.
Okay, so if any
spiritual
man,
leader and also
providers and wives are helpers and nurturers.
Wives are, your main duty is to help.
To help.
And to nurture your children. That is the duty that God gave. That is wives.
Okay.
Yes. You have to pamper your. In fact, kudos to women. You are doing great on that. On your duties, you are doing great.
Kudos to all women in the world.
Yes.
You are great.
You are doing well.
Because
you can never see a woman that will not take care of the children.
You know,
every
men
woman would like the children to her children to be the best. That's what I know about women. Kudos to you. Men, they are trying, but some are not
trying. Okay, so some women and some men that always resort to, if there is a dispute or disorganization or misunderstanding in their homes, they will just resort to going to beer parlors, to bars, to go and drink themselves to stupor. You are not being the leader here. You are not being the man in the house, the man in charge. Because if you are now doing this kind of something and your wife is there toiling and taking care of the kids, you're over there. The money you're supposed to give to her, you are using it to drink extensively. It brings you to nothingness, and there will be no respect. Do you know that some men, after drinking, they will come home and be doing like this, staggering, staggering like this, and when the wife comes around to hold them, they say, "I will slap you now. Get out." Yeah. And he will, as the guy will be trying to now talk, he will just vomit that those alcoholic contents on the ground, even pour it on the woman's body, and the litter everywhere with vomit. And you still see that woman humbling herself to come and clean everywhere. Still feed him. Still sometimes drag him to the bathroom and bathe him too. You see, thank God I'm not like that. Oh, I'm a very wonderful. How will describe me as?
He's a wonderful man.
A wonderful man.
That's not what we come here.
You see, but it's not what
we're
talking
to
about.
discuss.
To discuss. You see,
So,
you
the next one.
Okay. So That is it. Men, you people should be very careful and not follow the patterns of those people who do that. That place we read, you can still see it in 1 Peter chapter 3, 1-7. Another one, divorce and remarriage. The Bible permits divorce in certain circumstances, and Matthew 5, 31-32, 1 Corinthians 7, 10-16. It also emphasizes the importance of forgiveness, reconciliation, and marital permanence. Also, marriage as a reflection of Christ and the church. Ephesians chapter 5, 22-33 describes marriage as a reflection of the relationship between Christ and the church, highlighting the self-sacrificial love and devotion that should characterize Christian marriages. Okay? So these biblical teachings provide the foundation for understanding God's design for marriage and relationships. Have you seen it?
So
God detailed everything. Yes.
God said something about divorce. It's not good to divorce. But there is one reason the Bible made us to know that the only thing that will make you to divorce a woman is when you are not faithful, or the man is not faithful to the wife, or the woman is not faithful to the husband. That is the only this thing. Or the man is lying against the marriage. Maybe the man is impotent, and the man did not tell the woman about the impotence before marriage. When they are into courtship, the man did not mention anything about it. Maybe they have gone for a lab test. The man did mago and jumped that thing and hide it. So after the whole thing, and the woman now discovered that this is the cause of their problem, that the man is impotent. The woman can quietly leave the marriage, and I believe in the Bible God cannot question judge the woman for doing that, because you have to be sincere and truthful to your spouse. If the man is impotent, he will tell the wife everything, how he got to become impotent, how the thing happened. And if the woman accepts him like that, they can equally marry. There are so many things to do. They can go for adoption. They can equally go for IVF with another person's egg and another person's sperm, and everything will be okay. So it's good for always tell your wife the truth, or the wife always tell your spouse the truth to avoid divorce. So that is the situation, or the man got the wife on top of the bed with another man. That one is equally a one, because he said it, unfaithfulness can lead to divorce. And I don't think that God is angry with it. But when you have a fracas, maybe you people have small misunderstanding, and that is the one that God said, I hate divorce. 1 + 1 is 1.
So, thank you for the analysis of that. General advice to all homes. From our side, we said we have looked into all these factors, and I discovered that people should try not to get pregnant before they marry. Please try what you can to avoid that. The marriage on need supersede the merits. So many homes have been shattered because of this same factor. So many ladies are in their husbands, in their parents' houses with children out of wedlock. You see, I'm sorry to use the word, they usually say bastard and all those things. You see, bringing up children that are not legitimately brought from a normal way. You see, so in order to avoid this, do a normal courtship, do medical tests, understand one another, go into a relationship, deep one, but not crossing and testing that microphone. It has caused a lot of havoc. And the dating, do social dating, casual dating, online dating, but not going to the extent of sharing nude pictures or naked pictures, because it was so constitute to another thing again. You see, and you, being parents, teach your children how to live. That is, teach them manners. Some ladies are not.
Some parents are shying away of teaching their
parents
children
sex education.
You have to teach them. Say it's raw. Let them hear it. Let them know it. Because when if you do not teach them, another person outside will teach them. You have to be the one to teach them, so that they will hear it from home. They will hear it from their house, from their mothers, from their father's mouth. So you have to, mothers, don't shy away from teaching your child or children sex education. Always be friends with them. Don't always beat them. Don't always beat them. Sometimes you keep quiet. Sometimes you advise. Sometimes you beat.
Okay. And also, don't over restrict them. Show them the way, by what partner said. He said, teach them with love, care, okay? And tell them, look at the merits, and look at the merits and demerits. Look at, if you go this way, you might jam rock. If you go this way, you get it right. The one thing I know in this life, anything that is positive, that you are doing rightly, will always favor you positively. But anyone you are doing it crookedly way or craftly way, or in another pattern, or in a negative way, will always end in negativity. So it's always good to learn. Don't over restrict them. Expose them to certain things of life, and for them to know, for them to actually understand how those things work, how those things be. Don't restrict them. Teach them with online something, with love. With love. Draw some diagrams. Use whiteboard and do whatever you have to teach them. Let them see practical things. You see, give them analysis, give them information, or tell them, look at instances, examples of so and so person did this way. They didn't listen to the voice of the mother, father, and he or she ended up like this. So those stories are very good to use while teaching and directing your children on what to do. Teach them manners. Please teach them manners. Teach them manners. Some of the ladies, whenever a guy approaches them, the kind of approach or response they will give to the man will be so alarming. I said, are you going nuts or something? Going nuts or something? Because of the way she talks, she will lose it. You see? She will lose it. She will lose the husband to be. And the person will remain single. Okay? So please, don't get pregnant before marriage. Try what you can to avoid it. It will bring disrespect. If you do it, nobody will value you anymore. Your value will be reduced. I heard that in some villages, when a girl becomes pregnant and returns to the father's house, then the father will begin to say, since you have become pregnant, old people will come for your marriage or something.
When you get pregnant, and the person that you married, that got you pregnant, is not able or capable of getting married.
Okay.
Maybe you are a lady or a girl of 18 years, let me say 18, 17 years, and you got pregnant, and a boy of the same sex made you to be pregnant. you know that that boy cannot marry you because that boy is still living in
his parents' house.
So in our village, they will always announce that there is a girl that is pregnant, and all these old men will start coming for the hand. They will
with 1
come
liter of wine.
with one liter of palm wine. They will
And
come. They will come with like an old man. Maybe the man had children, maybe girls, and the man wants a woman that will have a boy for him. Or the man's wife has already died with many children, and he wants somebody that will take care of him during his old age. Or the man did not marry early. These 3 things can make the man to become old. So when the man is old and he heard about a girl that is pregnant out of wedlock, and the person denied, or the person did not know the person that pregnanted her, the man might come with 1 liter of drink. I'm interested in the marriage. The parents do not have any option because they don't want to have bastard in their family.
And
they will marry the girl off.
Marry the girl.
Even if you pay 100 naira, it's okay for them.
Hey.
So that is how our village people used to do.
Hey, you see? Then is this approach fine? It's
not fine, but if you look at it, if the parents are not wealthy enough to take care of the woman, the lady and the child, they can say, okay, let her just answer me, let her go, so that we can have our peace. But now some parents are not agreeing to that this time around, but some parents are still doing it in my village.
Okay. Now, which means that a lady don't be mingling with too many men. Too many men, because you are dating this one, dating A, dating B, dating C, dating, and when you are meeting them, you do not know the person that impregnated you. And because of this, they say, when they now ask you, who impregnated you? I think it is A. No, I think it is C. When they
Back
at no, it is C. It is C. It is B. Are you sure? No, it is K. So this is funny, but it's not fair for anyone to find himself or herself in that kind of situation. Please, at this point, I think have a minute to go, and want to first of all thank everyone. This is Amanda Star TV 2. Next time you guys will see Amanda herself. We are the team of Amanda. We also participate in the videos that we're doing in Amanda Star TV 2. Please follow us. Let this young girl grow and become a star in this world. Everybody is a young, growing girl, very intelligent, very promising child, growing with strength. She is also in school. She's also doing a lot of things, doing a lot of young lady like that. She's coming up, young girl. She's coming up, and we want you to support her. Support if in the church they say support our ministry.
Support our ministry.
Support our ministry.
Support our ministry.
Yes.
Share our
yes.
Subscribe.
Send us.
Subscribe to
yes. Send us something. Always suggest people about this page. Amanda Star TV 2. Amanda space Star space TV 2. One word. TV 2. 2. That is normal numeric number. TV2, Amanda Star TV2. Please always join us in all our handles. In our Facebook, we have Amanda Star TV. In our TikTok or UK TikTok, we have Amanda Star TV 6. Amanda Star TV 6. Then in Instagram, Amanda Star TV. In this YouTube, we have Amanda Star TV 2. Okay, already monetized channel. The other one is Amanda Star TV, not yet monetized. And here that we are talking to you, join us. Let's flow together. Let's build together, and see how we can go to that apex. You see, the girl needs to grow. Join us, help us to grow. Help her to grow on Facebook, help her to grow on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Thank you, and God bless you. I'm Chinedu Anuche, and you are Christiana Anuche. Then there are other teams who will be coming regularly at times to come and talk to you guys. So many of our team members are there. So anybody that comes, the person will talk to you and we'll discuss together and chat together. This is the first edition of live streaming of Amanda Star TV2, or in Amanda Star TV2. Thank you, and God bless you as we try to sign off now. Any other thing that we did justice to all everything?
It's okay.
No. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. 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 Thank you.
However, yeah, I need to buy a chocolate.
David, understand.
Yeah?
Hello. Hello.